What's going on, y'all? It's your girl Hazel Piffington coming at you with a movie review in partnership with my boys, my homie, my partners, Critix. If you haven't heard of Critix, I'm going to leave a link down below. They're amazing. They're doing cool things with Comic-Cons, movie reviews, TV reviews, all that type of jazz. I'm going to link them down below. Make sure you check them out. Check out the website. Follow them on Instagram. Follow them on Twitter. All that stuff. Okay, so this is about the movie King Richard. Okay, so King Richard is basically a sports biopic of Richard Williams, who is the very outspoken, spunky father of, you guessed it, Venus and Serena Williams. Okay, so quick spoiler alerts in case you don't know. They make it. they really make it. They make it. So yeah, it's basically, like I said, a sports biopic through the eyes of their father and raising them in Compton in the world of tennis. So there are two little black girls playing a very white sport. So the director in this movie is Ronaldo Marcus Green. I've literally never heard of this guy. Like, I looked him up on IMDb. He did a bunch of like Sundance Film Festival stuff, but basically we've never seen him. You've never, I'm sure, I'm almost positive you've never seen any of his work. The story itself is interesting, seeing it from the father's eyes. It was a good movie. It was a good movie. Now, if I'm going to keep it real though, this is a safe space, right? Okay. So in the beginning, I feel like it takes a while for you to not realize or take your mind away from that it's not Will Smith. It's like he's playing an older black man, and you know an older black man has that certain type of voice, you know what I mean? Like that certain type of, that thing. And so I think this is something different that Will Smith had to tap into, which when the movie gets going, I start to see it. So long story short, I think Will needed another movie. I think he hasn't had an Oscar-winning performance since The Pursuit of Happiness. So with that being said, he needed another name. And even when I was watching an interview with Venus and Serena, they were like, oh, okay, yeah, they're talking about doing the movie. But once they found out that Will was doing it, they're like, oh, it's gonna be a big deal now. So it's like, okay, for what it's worth, Will did his job. Now let's get into casting was on point. Saniyya Sidney played Venus exceptionally well. Like, when I tell you, I was tuned into her character. I believed every word she said. I felt like, you know, even when she welled up with tears, like whenever she was going through any type of adversity, I just believed that she was Venus. Another cool thing that I found out is that Saniyya is actually, I think she's actually left-handed, so she had to learn how to play tennis, one, but then how to play it with her offhand. So just that, I'm just like, she's so young, like she obviously has so much potential. I haven't seen too much of her. Other people have said they've seen her and stuff. I haven't, but she's going places. Like, clearly that girl, like the way she killed this role, she's going places. Demi Singleton is the one that played Serena Williams. When I tell you, the girl looks more like her daughter than her daughter. Like, she looks exactly like her, down to the features, down to like her temperament, everything. Like, because you see the flashbacks of when they're actually playing tennis. Looks amazing. As far as casting goes, some of my favorites were, well, John Bernthal did really great, but Tony Goldwyn is obviously, I think we've all had a crush on him since Scandal. It was nice seeing him again in a film, look, on the big screen. It's nice seeing him. Probably, I don't remember him in too many big movies except for like Ghosts. Like, I'm talking about big movies. So I don't know. It was really nice to see him there. Aunjanue Ellis, who plays Richard Williams' wife, she's been in a ton of stuff. She killed that performance as the wife. Like, I believed every word she said. Like, you know, even when there's parts where I love that they kept it in there, because they kept I feel like they kept a lot of bad stuff out, because I feel like it wasn't supposed to be about that. They really tried to keep it mostly like surface level. You don't really get to know too much about Richard or his past life, but you know that he's been through some stuff. Like, he tells you a little bit of his background, he tells you a little bit of his story, but he doesn't get too deep. So when the couple is talking, they kind of get into it. But whatever. That was one thing. I'm not gonna lie, this movie was long. It was really long. I think the director had maybe he just dragged a lot of the scenes that didn't need to be dragged. I feel like if some of the sports scenes, like, all right, for example, like, you know when you're watching a basketball movie and you're like, oh, okay, it's the final, you know, whatever it's about to be. Like, there was just not enough of that for me. And I get that it's tennis, but like that, I really wish that there was more something, maybe the music, I don't know, but it just didn't hit me like how I expected it to. Very surface level, very Hallmark, very generic, very, I can probably see this on Lifetime in 5 to 10 years and it'll be on all day because it's a two hour and a half movie. Like, Ronaldo, honey, what happened? Like, I don't get it. So as far as that, let's see, what did I love? I love that it was funny, funnier than I expected, which is great. I love that because Richard Williams, if you watch his interviews, he's actually a funny guy. So it's great that you had Will that can have like that shining personality peek through that actually makes you laugh and stuff. I love the lessons he taught his daughters in the movie. I love the takeaway, but again, very generic. Is it gonna get an Oscar nod? Probably. Does it deserve it? No. Like, no. It's just because they're huge names. It's Venus and Serena, and then you have Will Smith playing the dad. Like, they're gonna give it to him. But is the performance worth all that? Is it? I don't think so. I really don't think so. A picture was gonna get Best Picture? Maybe. Because it's like, we'll see what they're up against. I don't see anything else that can possibly compete right now because of the names. Okay? Performance wise, I feel like everyone around him made this movie happen. Like, the casting was so good. Like, I feel like not even that, the costume design. Like, when you look at the flashbacks, like towards the end, and then you see what they did in the movie, that's really hard to do. I'm really picky about that stuff, but they killed it. They, like, the set design, all that stuff, like, really captured like the moments and stuff. I love that. In my opinion, my real review, out of 5 stars, I'll give it 3.5. I'm sorry. It was just too long. I'm like, that timing. I got to the movie started at 7:30. I didn't get home and whatever. Granted, hold up. The movie theater was like an hour away or whatever. But I didn't get home until like 11. Like, it's just too much. It's too much. I don't like that at all. And yeah, and it's fun. Here's the thing. If you're gonna have a long movie, dig deep. Like, talk to me more about his life. What they should have did is started from his life as a teenager, and then started from when the kids were born, or something like that, to make it a 2.5 hour movie. That part really is just too much for me. Yeah, and I feel like they kept it really surface level. It's everything we already know, except maybe a few more things. And I think they really just, you know, they banked on this big name, and it's just, I don't know. It's a biopic, but it's very, very generic. Like, yeah, I don't know. And listen, the movie comes out tomorrow. So if you guys go out and watch it, please let me know what you think. I would love to see what your honest opinions. And I want the honest opinions, okay? I don't want the opinion you think I'm supposed to have. Or the one, I don't want to hear what you think what you're supposed to say. I want the real deal. Yeah, no. Is it gonna get an Oscar nod? Probably. Best Picture? Maybe. Does it deserve it? No. No. It doesn't. It doesn't. Okay, but anyway, once again, shout out to my homies at Critix. It's been real. I really hope you guys enjoy it. We're probably gonna put it on their website. Probably gonna feature me here and there. Who knows? Who knows what might happen? Things are getting crazy. But yeah, check it out. Tell me what you think. Comment below after you watched it, or what you think, or if you have any questions, let me know. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. What else do I have? Follow me on my social networks. I'll leave it down below. Talk to you guys later. Bye.